Welcome CDL fans, new and old or whatever, to the third and final segment of our June 11th game day. Starting things off with a Pacific Division showdown. We've got the Seattle Lumberjacks, currently the division leaders, on the road to take on divisional foes, the San Francisco Shinobis, who are looking to get their second win of the season. They could be their second straight. We'll see how they go about doing that. Let's get a look at the lineups. Leading the way for the Seattle Lumberjacks, 5-1, 0-1. Yep. Leading the way for them is Rocket Oil, followed by 76 at the captain spot, Black Spectite, and at 5-point gainer is Crazy Eyes. To the home side of the field, Blue 512 leads the way for the 1-4, 1-1 San Francisco Shinobis, followed by Zapper, who's at the middleman spot. Spectite Jr. has the captain spot for the Shinobis, and at 5-point gainer is going to be Cliprod. Cliprod, of course, the rookie on that side. And here we go. Game is on. Two smash mouth cars going at it to start things off. Here in our third segment, Seattle and San Francisco battling it out. Lila Geyser squad, the Shinobis, and the Seattle Lumberjacks, who are a league-operated team. Both teams battling it out here to start this game. Rocket Oil and Blue 512 still going at it as they continue to fight here. And almost a flip there, but Blue 512 able to stay up, and this time we had not a play. Not Rocket Oil, but Blue 512, the guilty culprit of that. Still a scoreless game here between the Lumberjacks and the Shinobis. They continue to battle here, and we got a good flip. Rocket Oil down, 5-0. Shinobis in the leads. That brings out 76 for the Seattle side. And a big solid hit. 76, he's a smash mouth type of car, and this time we have it on a play. I think we have it on both sides. Nope. 76 was caught, so the sound of that clanking on the floor was Blue 512. C does go out of play. Still 5-0. Shinobis in the lead. 76 trying to tie this game up. Not going to happen. Blue 512 on a roll. And I'm just kind of like, wow, are we going to have another 15-0 game here? It's 10-0 the score. We've had a lot of them today. That time interference off the toe of Renji. Black Spectite still up and does a barrel roll to stay alive again. Blue 512 trying to put this game away for the San Fran side. Almost did so yet again. Black Spectite hanging on and gets the flip that keeps Seattle in this game. So the score now 10-5 and in favor. Wrong side. 10-5 in favor of the Shinobis. I know how to count, I think. Right. So here we go. Zapper trying to put this game away. Black Spectite trying to even things up. 10-5 the score and out of play goes Black Spectite. Believe it or not, Zap was actually in play, but we got the out of play there. So 10-5 still the score. Shinobis still trying to put it away, and they do this time. 15-5 the final. And the San Francisco Shinobis not only get their second straight win of the season, but they do so against a very formidable foe, a division rival, the team that was leading their division. So really, that puts LA on top in the Pacific Division now. So the Blades get past Seattle. They were only down by 1 point. So now the Blades with 18 points in Seattle with 16. So that's how the Pacific Division now looks, as all those games have been done for the day. So 15-5, Shinobis over the Lumberjacks. Have an upset there, but at home, the Shinobis getting the job done. Coming up next, we head back to the Eastern Conference. It's going to be the Northeast Division, actually, for the next two games. Boston Vandals and the Montreal Saints coming up. So we'll see if Lila Geyser from the home side of the field, see if she can go 2-0. So stay tuned. And we're back, CDL fans, right down to the action. Northeast Division, we got the Boston Vandals on the road to take on the Montreal Saints. Now, these two have that interesting story from last year. Boston Vandals won the Northeast Division. Montreal finished second place in that division, but would meet up with Boston in the playoffs and pull off the upset against a team that had beaten them twice in the regular season before the meeting. So, Can Montreal get another win here at home this time against the Boston Vandals? Or can the Vandals reestablish their dominance here on the road? Let's get a look at their lineup. For the league-operated Boston Vandals, it's Nitro leading the way, followed by Blue Dragon 2. At the captain spot for the Vandals, it's going to be Vendetta, and at 5-point gainer, it's Yellow Spider. To the home side of the field, Lila Geysers, Montreal Saints. Leading the way for them today is going to be 46 Junior, followed by 24 Hours. At the captain spot, it's going to be Black Bullet 1, and at 5-point gainer will be Padawan for the Saints. So, both cars starting off, Nitro and 46 Junior, and ooh, good spin cycle by Nitro as they both stay up. Keep going at it here. 46 Junior with the weight advantage has a good flip, 5-0 Montreal in the lead. That now brings up Blue Dragon 2 for the Boston side, and we got a tie game, all leaving at 5 here now. 24 Hours now on the field for the Montreal Saints. And an interference right there, both cars still up, still in this battle. Blue Dragon 2 trying to have a better season, trying to put up some results. Feels like they might have been lacking some performance from him, but maybe doing well today. Both cars staying up there after the interference. Still a 5-5 game, and another interference there. 24 Hours touching up his teammates. That time a good barrel roll keeps in it. Good spin cycle maneuver by Blue Dragon 2 as he's staying alive again. Another interference. Both cars again staying up and alive. 5-5 match. And now we have a 10-5 game. Montreal getting the flip there. So 24 Hours, a long, hard-fought battle with Blue Dragon 2, but he comes out on top. 10-5 Saints in the lead. Vandals looking to tie it up. It's Vendetta out there trying to do it. Almost had it. 24 Hours. A little breakdance, bouncy bounce maneuver, but he's still in it. But that time he goes out of play. I think he needed that. 10-5 the scores. He tried to put this game away. Almost did, but what a move. In midair, do a barrel roll. Vendetta able to hang on there. 24 Hours hanging on. Both these cars putting on a defensive spectacle right now. And now we have a good flip, and we are tied at 10. 24 Hours down at the edge of the field, could not find his way out. Vendetta has evened things up here as that brings up Black Bullet 1 for the Saints. Both cars staying up there. Let's go at it again. Black Bullet 1 versus Vendetta. Vendetta with loose wheels kind of, but a good barrel roll maneuver yet again. Black Bullet 1 giving them the business right now. Heavy hits a good barrel roll. And another one from Vendetta this time. Back and forth we go. The advantages piling up for both sides, but this time Black Bullet 1 is down. Montreal now trailing 15-10 as Vendetta will look to put this game away from the captain spot. Padawan trying to force overtime, and that would be such an awesome thing if he could, because, you know, taking cancer to overtime, but of course Boston Vandals, they want the win here, and Boston is going to get the win right there. 15-10, the final. A hard-fought game, and he almost lost his wheels. He was very close. Hanging on by a thread of tape, but Vendetta gets the job done. As a matter of fact, we'll have to leave this team out, at least him and his bag out, so we can apply more front-end tape to help him, because you don't want to lose your wheels. You kind of need them, right? So, requirement of the rules of the game, folks. But 15-10 win for the Boston Vandals over the Montreal Saints, and another tough loss for the Saints to take, because of course they are on the outside looking into the playoff picture. So is Boston right now, for that matter. But that one's a tough one to swallow right there, no doubt. Boston, though, who started off the season very slow, they seem to have some momentum going now, and you got to wonder, can this carry on the rest of the way through? I mean, this is the same team that beat Gowanda. And maybe something's good coming out of it. We'll see. It's a very close division in that Northeast, and you kind of never know what's going to happen. So, yeah, I'm out of breath from that one. So, we're moving on to the other Northeast Division game, the last one of the day, as a matter of fact. The Buffalo Warriors about to take on the Toronto Titans. Don't miss it. It's coming up next. Should be a good one. Well, folks, we are right back to it. We've got the Toronto Titans on the road to do battle with the Buffalo Warriors. Buffalo currently on the outside looking in as far as the playoff situation goes, and Toronto actually currently holding down a spot right now. I think they're like 5th or somewhere in there. I have to double check. Don't got the stands right in front of me because, folks, this is only the 8th game day of the season. Trust me, no one is clinching a spot today. Not even halfway through yet. So let's just kind of enjoy it for the action that it is. That's what I say. So anyways, Toronto Titans in their second season, trying to make it to the playoffs. Leading the way for them is Indy 5 Junior, followed by Synchro at the middleman spot. At the captain spot, it's going to be Y, and at 5-point gainer for the league-operated Toronto Titans, it's X-Wing. On the home side of the field, we got another league-operated team, even though it used to be Gregory Fox in charge there. The Buffalo Warriors leading the way with Yellow Custom. Following him out there is going to be What at the middleman spot. The captain spot, it'll be Tyrell for the Buffalo Warriors, and at 5-point gainer, it's going to be Toy Soldier. So both teams set and ready to go. Renji on the visitor side of the field, still sleeping, or a little tired out. Collision kitten. Game is on, and an interference right there. Indy 5 touching up with his opponents. Still a scoreless game. And not anymore. Indy 5 Junior getting a good flip, 5-0 in favor of the Toronto Titans. Taking on their local rivals there, right across the border, the Buffalo Warriors. What out there trying to even things up. What a move! What a move by What, but that time gets sacked down. Indy 5 Junior's on a roll. You notice how he looked right back at that side of the field like, yeah, who's next? 10-0 the score. Toronto in the lead. Tyrell says, I'm next. I'll get this team back in the game. Oh, and that time, an interference, kind of elbow dropping his, well, car had an elbow, right? Elbow dropping What there, but interference. Still 10-0. Titans in the lead. And make it 15-0 donuts served for dinner. Indy 5 Junior says, yeah, I still got it. He was cut a long time back, I think, by Puerto Rico, and now with Toronto, he's just back. Don't know what it is. Sometimes cars have off seasons, but he has found new life because he was really struggling, folks, on the Puerto Rico side when he was playing with them. And but hey, Toronto, he's found his home. 15-0. He's got a shutout win for his Titans here over the Buffalo Warriors today. So a huge win for Toronto there as they increase their chances of making it to the playoffs. Right, every game counts. Even though, yes, we are quite, like I said, far away from clinching. But that being said, talk about playoff race implications. Our main event is chock full of them. We got two teams battling for second place in the Central Division. They're tied in the standings right now. I believe one is fourth place in the playoff race, the other one's in fifth. So they're tied for fourth and fifth. They got the 4 wins, 2 losses, no ties, 1 overtime loss. Houston Oilers, Chicago Wind Attack. On paper, perfectly even matchup. We'll see what happens when paper goes to hard field. It's coming up next. Oilers, Wind Attack. And once you know, they're 2 of the CDL's original 6. Hey, playing on their 25th anniversary? I think it's a perfect fit. Oilers and Wind Attack coming up. Stay tuned. The time has come for our main event of our June 11th game day here, folks. We got the Houston Oilers in an original 6 battle on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack. Both teams with the exact same record. 4 wins, 2 losses, no ties, 1 overtime loss. And for both of them, it's got them good enough to be second place in the Central Division, and both of them trying to keep up with the Jaguars instead of the Joneses, right? So anyways, but Mexico City leading the Central Division, but both these teams battling for what's sure to be important playoff points for that second place spot. That being said, let's get a look at the lineups. The Houston Oilers leading the way on the road here with Blue Indy. Following him out there is Surf Crate Custom. The captain spot is Y. And that 5-point gainer, Sonic Boom. A league-operated team, folks, in case anyone is interested. To the home side, Blue Dragon leads the way for the Chicago Wind Attack, followed by Hot Indy, who's at the middleman spot, last year's MVP. At the captain spot, it's Highlight for the Wind Attack, and a 5-point gainer for Jim Holt's senior squad, it is R. So both teams at the ready to go here. Blue Dragon and Blue Indy leading us off, and that is a big blue flip right there, I guess is the way to put it. Blue Indy getting the lead for the Oilers, 5-0 as that now brings out Hot Indy. Hot Indy and Blue Indy going at it. 2 Indies matching up here. And look at this, we got a fight on our hands between these two. Neither is going down. Offensive skills matched up. And they're evenly matched, bouncing off each other. They both hang on there. We still got a 5-0 game. Not anymore. Make it 10-0 Houston. Blue Indy getting the flip on Hot Indy. 10-0. The scores that brings out highlight for the wind attack. He's trying to keep Chicago in this game. Desperately trying to do so, and almost goes down there. Blue Indy's been on point today. Almost had the game winner right there. And yet again, both cars able to stay alive. And this time, highlight ducking out of play. I think you kind of had to at that point. 10-0 the score as we continue. And almost a flip right there. Highlight hanging on. Still battling with Blue Indy, and Blue Indy that time on a gray shot out of play. Still 10-0 Oilers in the lead. Looking for the win. A tie collision would do it for Blue Indy, but man, highlight is hanging in there. It's all defense from him right now. He is hanging on for dear life. Blue Indy, every opportunity to get the flip finally does. Hard fought, but in the end, too much. Too much for the wind attack. 15-0 the final score, and Blue Indy is having a good season. And that was a tough loss for Jim Bull Sr. to take, no doubt. Both of his teams being shut out today. The day after, well, 2 days after his birthday, actually, and he celebrated number 66. And, you know, man, it's just a tough one. It's tough after your birthday, you know. In Chicago, there were such high hopes for this team. Now they fall to 4-3, 0-1. Tough season here for them. And maybe you just get into a whole rebuilding mode. Look at the tough time that Tampa Bay's having this year, and who would have really thunk it? But it's Bizarro World, Bizarro season. 15-0 the final score. And I tell you what, folks, if you want to, well, dang it, I just moved around and woke him up. It's been that kind of a game day, I guess. I think Renji was sort of sensing it. Weren't you, buddy? You've been sleeping there for like the past, I don't know, 5 games, right? So, poor little Renji. A lot of shutouts to sit through today, and yeah, I think he's just, he's done for the day. Says, you know, Daddy, these games have been pretty boring today, but sometimes it just happens that way. Another 15-0 game, only one overtime game today, but hey, that is $5 going to go to both the Animal Cancer Foundation and to St. Jude's, so at least that much, right? So we'll be bumped up to 85 each, right? So got that at least going for us. But until next time, folks, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll watch again. Not every game day has this many shutouts, I'm telling you. It really is true. Not every game day is like. So until next time, and hopefully until we have some more action-packed back and forth, you know, hopefully that would be the result, right? Until then, much love as always. Take care of yourself, be yourself, and peace.